Collective read. Let's get another message in for you if I can. What is the message for the collective, please, Spirit? I hope you guys are wonderful. Right. We have forgiveness. We have helpful people. We have listen to your intuition. We have within the next few weeks. We have look for a sign. And we have be assertive. And a year from now is overruling the message. Communication. Expressing. Okay. Accuracy. Oh my gosh, self-employment again. The crossing energy again. Okay, let's get going. Peace. Perfect timing. Archangel Michael, and open your heart to love. Point of view. Gratitude, assistance, guidance, understanding. So, overruling is a change of view, a point of view here. There's this feeling of like being down, looking down, not feeling very confident within ourselves, not feeling loved, not feeling supported, not feeling nurtured. The thing is that your spirit team, your guides, angels, ancestors, somebody on the other side is trying to communicate with you here with the feather. So look for a sign from them. You could be somebody who's very observant, somebody who's wise and honest. So yeah, I mean, I feel like there is a level of you that knows that there's assistance here. But also, I don't know, you could be letting your mind get the better of you in some sort of way. This accuracy and forgiveness, let's see. Oh, well, communication and forgiveness. Let's see what forgiveness says. $33 could be significant. So forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you to let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt you are holding onto regarding the past, mistakes you may have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you've made since then that have made you a better person. So it could be about forgiving others, could be about forgiving yourself. It's about letting go of sadness and pain caused by others, possibly. It's time to let go of this. Communication, it does seem like there might have been some gossip or something like that, because I do see people, you know, Chinese whispering. Yeah. It's so cold. Alright. Tell me about this communication. The Eight of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. You Could be Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the King of Pentacles here. Moving forward. But something's up in the air with the Seven of Cups. Two of Pentacles, trying to get balance. Stuck in between something. Standing our ground. King of Wands. Taking action, taking the lead. I feel like there is somebody walking away from something that does not serve them. This could be you, it could be somebody around you. But something's up in the air. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Three of Cups. To the Lovers. Something to do with a connection, a reconnection, reconnecting. Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. Seems like this person's been in Hermit. It could be a Virgo too though. They're going through a change. There's something changing in this person's life. The Wheel of Fortune here. They're making a plan. Two of Wands. Emperor. It could be a divine masculine. They're definitely thinking about the future. Look at an Ace of Wands is here. And they're thinking about taking action towards the Empress. Whoa. Right, so you've got somebody who's walking away from something and might be needing to forgive themselves or forgive past situations where there was like gossip or something like that. This person's been, again, in solitude, self-reflection, hermit for a while, because hermit takes time. But they're thinking about making a plan, thinking about their future, thinking about taking action, and it seems to be towards an Empress here. Could be you, could be someone else that's thinking about coming towards you. It's definitely about reconciling or connecting or coming together. Okay. Self-employment, helpful people. What's this here? The Devil, the Empress, the Chariot, Nine of Pentacles. We have an Empress who is self-employed. And it's funny because I just did a reading and it was the Empress. It was her reading. And it was about self-employment and about her being in a bit of a negative space and thinking negatively and needing to take some time out to realign herself. So we have the Empress here who's doing exactly that. So it's like a follow-on from that last reading, but in regards to someone else around her. Okay, so the Empress is self-employed. The Empress is doing something rewarding in her life, and she's determined, she's focused on accomplishing this. The Devil here, she has, I mean, again, it's like negative thinking too with the Devil, but there has been something that's been trying to hold her back in some sort of way. And then the Nine of Pentacles, she's not letting it though. She's not letting it hold her back, but she's going through the motions, was in the last reading, so needing to just go with the flow. So tell me about the helpful people. What's with the help? The Seven of Wands. The Tower. To the Eight of Wands. So I think what's happened here is she's been assisted to move away from something where there was a lot of heartbreak and pain, maybe betrayals, but she's standing up for herself, standing her ground, but she's been redirected. God's protecting her, and this is the helpful people that are coming in. It's actually coming in from divine, coming in from a higher power, to put her on the right path so that she could realign as well. So I feel like with this gossip, possibly it was about the Empress and she's moved on from that. And we have a King of Pentacles here who wants to go towards her, who could have been amongst, judgment, making a decision. He could have been a part of that situation, or caught up in some sort of gossip or something here. Let's see what listen to your intuition is. The Queen of Wands. Man, she was coming through as the Queen of Wands in the last reading too. The Tower. And the High Priestess. Again, listening to her intuition, listening to your intuition. The High Priest, this is about the Queen of Wands. I feel like this person is thinking, contemplating, reflecting over the past with her, with the Empress, and is seeing that she's been redirected, that she was being protected, and that she's highly intuitive as well. She's been led to something. She's appearing like she's at peace, and even though she might be dealing with negative thinking, I mean, that happens. It's life. It's not forever. We all have moments, you know. So it seems that this person is heavily thinking about her, reflecting, contemplating. She's heavy in his thoughts to do with the past. It also feels that she's a very strong person here too, and brave as well. Three of Swords. Clearing space. The Five of Swords in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Boundaries, that she's put boundaries in place. Nine of Swords, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles. I think the Emperor, well, this King of Pentacles, I said Emperor, he could be an Emperor. I did see the Emperor going towards the Empress, so it seems that he feels some regret here for not potentially taking a leap of faith, or yeah, I mean, it's like she's taken a leap of faith on herself, the Empress, and he's regretting not possibly taking that leap of faith with her. Hangman, Temperance. He wants to resolve a situation where there's been conflict as well, with the Five of Swords in the reverse. He wants to resolve something that was painful. Okay. Peace. Let's just see what this peace card says. $51 could be significant for somebody. We got white as a core color to spirituality, including your connection to your angel, to your guardian angels. When this card is upright, it indicates that your energy centers, sometimes referred to as chakras, are aligned and things are in flow. It suggests a healthy spiritual practice. So if it's upright, you've been doing spiritual work and it's clear for all to see. Woo! So she could be doing spiritual work. And it's clear to this King of Pentacles that that's what she's doing. Wow. Okay. If this card is not inverted, so it's not a shadow message. Recharge and get back in the game. Think of your consciousness as a computer with too many windows open. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that last reading, Empress might have too many windows open at the moment. She needs to unplug and reboot her system. But anyway, what it's coming down to is that this person is watching her, viewing her, and is seeing that she's doing something very healthy for herself, and that she's like aligned. Her energy centers, her chakras are aligned. Things are in the flow for her. That's how they're viewing it. And it is. It's just she obviously has her challenges. So, okay. why they listen to your intuition. I feel like, I mean, this is her, but what's it to do with them? Like, Temperance. Because I feel like, Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this person wants to make peace with her. Yeah, they want to restore the balance. Emperor, yeah. They want to make amends. There must have been something that happened. There's a transformation. This person could be going through a transformation as well, going from the King of Pentacles to the Divine Masculine energy, to the Emperor energy. Yeah, Fool card. Yeah, it looks like they now want to take a leap of faith, but I feel like they didn't and they regret that. Six of Wands, yeah. They definitely want to come towards her because they're giving her recognition for what she's doing. Point of view, that could be this change of point of view overall in the message. Let's see what perfect timing. The Four of Wands. The Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, this person's definitely got their eye on her. And Justice here. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this person, it's all going to come down to divine timing. The right timing. Something happening when it's supposed to, when it's meant to. But this person is planning to speak to her, to talk to her, to communicate with her, to come together with her, and again, to restore the balance between the two of them. Tell me about this. Archangel Michael, look for a sign. The Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Death card, and Judgment, New Beginning. I think this person is definitely making a plan to put an end to possibly the distance between the two of them, and to start again, to have a new beginning here. Again, this is honest communication coming through. Page of Swords and the Justice card. They're making this decision to communicate with her honestly. Judgment. Four of Cups. Yeah, because they're calling Judgment and they're realizing that they've missed like an opportunity with her. The Emperor. So, wisening up. Seeing things from a higher perspective again. Tell me about what they're walking away from. Page of Wands. The Five of Cups in the reverse. Landing on the Queen of Wands. To the King of Wands. Three of Cups behind that with the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. I mean, again, they want to resolve something. There was a loss, sadness, grief, emotional loss. They want to resolve that, reconnect. There might have been a third person with the Three of Cups, possibly. We've got the Lovers in the reverse. To the Three of Wands. This person thought that they were not compatible. Lovers in the reverse. But it could have been because they possibly didn't see their worth. Could have been projecting. The Magician here. And this is what could be changing in their life as well, which could be why they're evolving. Yeah, we've got the Fool in the reverse. This person was risk averse. They didn't want to take a risk. They were scared to leap into the unknown, holding themselves back, but they've ended up suffering like an emotional loss because of that. So they're feeling upset, like they've been upset and sad, and the fact that they did not take the risk, they didn't take that leap of faith with the Empress here. Tell me about open your heart. King of Swords. Yeah, they could have been quite standoffish. Ten of Wands. Feeling vulnerable. Scared. closed heart chakra, closed door. Yeah, this person was closed off. But they're seeing that now with the Ace of Swords facing their, look at this, facing their shadows, opening up their heart space. Ace of Cups. Yeah. They were feeling very weighed down or burdened here. King of Swords could have been distant, emotionally unavailable. Their heart chakra was blocked though. It was locked away. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. They could have rejected a blessing. They rejected a blessing here. The Three of Pentacles, an opportunity to collaborate. Eight of Pentacles, to build something together. The Star in the reverse. Yeah, they couldn't see it. Oh look, Queen of Cups is here as well. To the King of Wands, to the Three of Cups. Yeah, I mean, she could have had a lot of love for them, but they couldn't see it, or they weren't open to receiving it because their heart chakra was blocked. This could have been somebody who was in a lack mentality as well with the Five of Pentacles, like not feeling, you know, confident or good enough, or Six of Cups. Yeah, this is something to do with their past, needing to heal things in their past. The Wheel of Fortune, that's what's seemingly changing. A shift, a big shift taking place in this person's life. Letting go of the past, moving forward, new opportunities, stepping into like a new adventure, new journey, new experience. The Temperance here to, look at that, they're standing up for themselves actually. Five of Cups here, they're feeling, because they felt disappointed, regret, and it's for holding themselves back but for being stuck in the past. So so they're healing. And tell me about the Six of Cups, just a little bit more on that Six of Cups. The Eight of Wands, yeah, look at that. They're healing, traveling, progress, and then look, we've got the Two of Cups here. And again, the King of Cups, which is like an open heart chakra. So they're working on themselves, because it seems that since she's moved on, this person's had time to reflect and to recognize that they needed to heal. They needed to face themselves. They were suppressing their emotions, and that's what they're coming to the realization of. The breakthrough that's happening in their life is that they were suppressing their feelings. It's like repressing. So, what's this? Be assertive. The Wheel of Fortune. The Nine, oh, the Happy Squirrel. I always get Nine of Cups energy from that. And the Two of Pentacles. Wow. Being assertive seems that they're determined to make this change and for things to change. 21, let's read it. '21 could be significant. So the situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings. That's exactly what they're doing. And then be assertive. Hang on, where am I? And then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. That's the Happy Squirrel here. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, this is exactly what they're doing. They're getting clear on their personal feelings and pursuing the fulfillment of their desires. Ask for what you need without watering down your request in order to satisfy others. Okay, so they're being assertive to not worry about what other people think or water anything down here to satisfy other people. Maybe there were other people that could have been involved. We've got, remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. Tailor your actions so that you earn the respect from others you deserve and then move forward. So maybe there was other people that they've had to put some boundaries in place with the King of Swords. And that, I mean, that's that gossip that we see. And yeah, in the current energy that they're walking away from. So they're walking away from others who possibly were gossiping, and are deciding to put their desires first, put themselves first, and the desire is to come towards the Empress here. Wow. Just sort of communicate effectively. Yeah, this person wants to communicate. Take the long view. Use fire with care and water with impunity. So foreknowledge is an awareness of something before it happens. Such knowledge is very important because it gives us the peace of mind of knowing that the world will not end tomorrow. It is how civilizations went from the horse and cart to the jet airliner in 100 years. Foreknowledge is how we use the promise of tomorrow to change and continue with what we do today. Take the long view. So basically it's this person now taking this risk, now taking that leap of faith into the unknown, achieving things beyond their reach, beyond the reach of ordinary men. Interesting. Opening up their heart, some awareness of something before it happens. So it's trusting their intuition, listening to their intuition here as well. That it's okay to change, and it's okay to I feel like to open up, to do things differently. We've got use fire with care and water with impunity. So fire, like anger, is powerful but unpredictable and can cause lasting damage among the vanquished. Water, which shapes its course according to the nature of the ground over which it flows, soothes the argument and slowly, without destroying your opponent, turns them towards your point of view. While fire can deliver victory, water delivers increased strength. There could have been some anger, some unpredictable energy here that they're trying to find forgiveness in, that they're trying to forgive. It could be forgiving themselves as well. It seems that they are wanting to obviously smooth something out. Consider the cost. Treat others as you want them to treat you, and don't let your ego get in the way. There could be people that they're walking away from because there could be somebody who could have been argumentative or angry or something like that towards them. And they could have not wanted a falling out with that person. It says, before you start an argument with someone, be it a partner, a friend, or a colleague, consider the consequences of doing so. If it goes too far, the fallout may be bitter, resulting in bad blood, grudges, and a breakdown in communication. Yeah, I mean, there could have been somebody who was bitter and angry, holding a grudge. And then we've got treat others as you want them to treat you. The way you treat people will dictate how you are treated, although some will always be mean while others will always be kind. If you treat people with patience, kindness, and understanding, you will live a happier life. If you are loyal and caring, your friends will be loyal and caring to you. This person could be somebody who is quite loyal. King of Pentacles is a very loyal energy. And don't let your ego get in the way. Getting your ego under control can be one of your biggest challenges in relationships. If you are good at something, that's wonderful. If you have weaknesses, then so be it. Don't worry too much about what others think of you. Your actions will show that you are what you believe yourself to be. Be yourself and believe in yourself, which is what they're doing. So let's treat others as you want them to treat you. Not wanting to get caught up in drama, arguments. Tell me a little bit more. Well, get ready to be wined and dined. Date night. A water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And it's not the right time. So it wasn't the right time. Bridging differences. So it seems like we wanted to date. We wanted to go out. But it wasn't the right time. Because of some sort of friendship test. Friendship being tested for loyalty. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody could have been angry about it. Which was causing some limitation. Fear. And so they held back. Not being fully open with you. Holding back. Overthinking. But transforming the situation, or yeah, seems like transforming the situation now. And we've got gossip. And I was just going to say, or otherwise someone was doing some sort of form of witchcraft or spell work. And then we've got gossip being spread. So it looks like somebody was spreading rumours, and that's it. That, you know, I said Chinese whispers before, and this is what they're walking away from, is somebody who was gossiping. This is like a form of witchcraft here with alchemy right next to the gossip card. So got this person overthinking, got this person tangled up, and we've got closing the door. Starting all over again. It's complicated. An adventure awaits, because this is an authentic vibe between the two of you, but they've got unexpressed emotions, unexpressed feelings that they're going to be revealing to you. And it was because there were red flags, intuition. There were red flags that they didn't see, and it's come back to bite them, and it's to do with this friend who was gossiping. Spiritual worker. I mean, it could be to do with you as well. So you could be a light worker, a spiritual worker. It did say with this connected card that or this peace card, that you were practicing some sort of spiritual practices, but it was healthy, and that you were being seen for that. So somebody may have been gossiping, possibly saying that you were doing witchcraft, but it was just gossip. So they could have been trying to, and so it got this person overthinking, got them in their head. They could have been thinking that you were trying to place some sort of, I don't know, love spell or something over them. Something here where somebody's like trying to say that you're doing something spiritual that's not good, which is why they're saying that there was like these red flags, but it's all coming from gossip, because it turns out you are a spiritual worker, you're a light worker here. So yeah, you're authentic, and that's what they're realizing, is that you are authentic. It's peace card. Peace, where was it? 28. 28 could be significant. 51. Yeah, 51 could be significant. You've been doing spiritual work and it's clear for all to see. But it's healthy spiritual practices because you're aligned, you're in the flow. You're the Empress, overcoming things. Determined, focused, successful, authentic, confession. Someone is about to confess their feelings to you. Always longing for you, but they left when things got hard. And because they had doubts. Which was to do with gossip. So it seems like this person's got some explaining to do, obviously. Yeah. But also they were blocked as well. So this is stuff within themselves that they've had to heal also. But letting their ego get in the way. Alright, beautifuls, I'm going to leave it at that. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Like, share, subscribe, and you'll see me in another one. Alright, bye.